I am Eleanor, and for as long as I can remember, my life has been a solitary one. My children grew up and moved away, and my friends gradually drifted apart. The quiet of my home was both a comfort and a burden, and I often found myself yearning for the warmth and closeness of family and friends. I had heard about the concept of manifestation but was skeptical, believing it to be just another fleeting trend. Yet, in my solitude, I felt a deep, unshakable desire for more meaningful connections in my life. One afternoon, while sitting in my cozy armchair by the window, I decided to give manifestation a chance. My heart was full of longing for family closeness, and I wanted to see if my thoughts and intentions could truly bring about change. I started by setting a clear intention. I wanted to manifest closer, more fulfilling relationships with my family and friends. I began my journey with visualization. Every morning and evening, I would close my eyes and imagine myself surrounded by loved ones. I pictured joyful gatherings at my home, filled with laughter, conversation, and shared moments. I imagined my children and grandchildren visiting me regularly, spending quality time together, and celebrating special occasions. I tried to evoke the feelings of warmth and connection, savoring the joy of having my family close. To reinforce my intentions, I wrote daily affirmations. My family and I share a deep and loving bond. My home is filled with laughter and joy for my loved ones, and I am surrounded by caring and supportive family and friends. I repeated these affirmations with conviction, believing that they were already true, even though my current reality was quite different. Creating a vision board was another important step. I gathered photos of family gatherings, pictures of happy moments shared with loved ones, and words like connection, love, and togetherness. I placed the vision board in a prominent place where I could see it daily, a constant reminder of the life I desired. I also started taking proactive steps to reconnect with my family. I reached out to my children and grandchildren more frequently, calling them, sending letters, and inviting them to visit. At first, the responses were polite but distant. It seemed that life had taken them in different directions, and I wondered if my efforts were in vain. Despite the slow progress, I persisted. I organized small family gatherings and celebrations, hoping that these efforts would reignite the bonds we once had. I invited my children and their families to dinner, created opportunities for shared activities, and made an effort to be present and engaged during our interactions. Gradually, I began to notice subtle changes. My children and grandchildren started to respond more warmly. They began visiting more often, and our conversations became more meaningful. There was a renewed sense of connection, and the joy I felt during these moments was beyond words. One memorable evening, my daughter called to let me know she was planning a surprise visit with her family. She had noticed my efforts and wanted to show her appreciation. The house was filled with laughter, and we spent the evening sharing stories, playing games, and enjoying each other's company. It was a heartwarming reminder of the power of persistence and love. As time went on, my relationships with my family deepened. My grandchildren started calling and sending letters regularly. I began to feel a genuine closeness and connection that I had longed for. My home became a gathering place for family celebrations, and I cherished every moment of togetherness. The manifestation process didn't stop with family connections. I extended my efforts to reconnecting with old friends as well. I reached out to those I had lost touch with, sending thoughtful notes and invitations to catch up. Many were delighted to hear from me and were eager to rekindle our friendships. I realized that building and maintaining relationships required effort and intention, but the rewards were invaluable. Looking back, I am amazed at the transformation in my life. The power of manifestation and my determination to create a more connected and fulfilling life have brought me closer to my family and friends. The quiet of my home has been replaced with the vibrant energy of shared moments and meaningful relationships. I am grateful for the journey that led me to this place of joy and connection. Manifestation has taught me that our thoughts and intentions have the power to shape our reality. By focusing on what I wanted and believing in it with all my heart, I was able to manifest the closeness and warmth I had always desired. My story is a testament to the power of love, persistence, and the incredible potential within each of us to create the life we envision. Today, I continue to cherish and nurture the connections I've built. I remain grateful for the family and friends who bring so much joy into my life. My home is now a place of love and laughter, and I am reminded every day of the power of manifestation to transform dreams into reality. The journey of manifesting closer family contacts was transformative in more ways than I had anticipated. As I continued to nurture these relationships, I noticed how the principles of manifestation affected other aspects of my life as well. It was as if the positive energy I had cultivated around family and friends began to ripple outward, touching different areas of my existence. One day, I received a letter from an old friend, Margaret, whom I had not heard from in years. She expressed how she had stumbled upon my recent efforts to reconnect with people and was inspired to reach out. We decided to meet for tea, and our reunion was heartwarming. Margaret shared that she had been going through a rough time and that reconnecting with me had brought her comfort and joy. Our conversation flowed effortlessly, and we reminisced about old times, laughing and sharing memories. It was as if no time had passed at all. Our renewed friendship became a source of great joy. We began meeting regularly, and through our talks, I was introduced to some of her friends. The circle of people in my life started to expand naturally. I found myself attending new social events, meeting new faces, and creating bonds that enriched my life. The positive energy I had manifested in my family connections seemed to attract more positive experiences and relationships into my life. As my social network grew, so did my sense of community. I became involved in local activities and volunteer work, which not only provided a sense of purpose but also introduced me to wonderful people who shared my interests and values. Participating in these activities allowed me to contribute to causes I cared about while forging new friendships. It was a reminder that manifestation wasn't just about achieving specific goals, but also about opening oneself up to new possibilities and experiences. One of the most surprising and fulfilling aspects of this journey was the impact it had on my health and well-being. As I focused on building meaningful relationships and creating a positive environment, I noticed that my overall mood improved. I felt more energized, happier, and content. The sense of connection and support from my family and friends contributed to my emotional and mental well-being. The manifestation process also had a profound effect on my perspective on life. I began to approach challenges with a more optimistic and proactive mindset. I realized that the principles of manifestation could be applied to various aspects of life, not just relationships. Whenever I faced difficulties or setbacks, I reminded myself of the power of positive thinking and the importance of taking inspired action. One day, while reflecting on my journey, I decided to create a gratitude journal. I wanted to document the blessings and positive changes that had come into my life as a result of manifestation. Each night, I wrote down the things I was grateful for, from the renewed relationships with family and friends to the new opportunities and experiences that had come my way. This practice deepened my appreciation for the progress I had made and reinforced my belief in the power of manifestation. As the years went by, I continued to practice and refine my manifestation techniques. I set new goals and visualized different aspects of my life that I wanted to improve. My focus shifted to creating a legacy of positivity and love for future generations. I wanted to be a source of inspiration and support for my family, ensuring that the values of connection and gratitude were passed down. I began to share my experiences and the principles of manifestation with my children and grandchildren. I spoke to them about the power of positive thinking, the importance of setting intentions, and the value of taking inspired action. To my delight, they embraced these ideas and began applying them in their own lives. It was heartening to see the ripple effect of my efforts, with my family members experiencing their own successes and transformations. One particular moment stands out in my memory. During a family gathering, my granddaughter Lily expressed a desire to pursue a career in art. She was feeling uncertain and lacked confidence. I shared my journey with her and encouraged her to use visualization and affirmations to manifest her dreams. She took my advice to heart and began practicing these techniques. Over time, she gained confidence, honed her skills, and eventually landed a position at a prestigious art studio. Watching her achieve her dreams was incredibly rewarding and reinforced my belief in the power of manifestation. Looking back on my journey, I am filled with a deep sense of fulfillment and gratitude. The process of manifesting closer family contacts and embracing the principles of positive thinking has transformed my life in ways I could never have imagined. My relationships with family and friends are richer and more meaningful. My health and well-being have improved, and I have created a supportive and vibrant community around me. Manifestation has taught me that the power to shape our lives lies within us. By focusing on what we desire, believing in our goals, and taking inspired action, we can create the life we envision. My story is a testament to the incredible potential that exists within each of us to manifest our dreams and live a life of joy and fulfillment. As I move forward, I remain committed to nurturing my relationships, pursuing new goals, and continuing to practice gratitude and positive thinking. The journey of manifestation has been a remarkable one, and I look forward to the future with hope and excitement. I am grateful for the lessons learned and the positive changes that have come into my life. My heart is full, and my life is a reflection of the power of belief and the magic of manifestation. To anyone who may be struggling or seeking to manifest their dreams, I encourage you to believe in yourself and your potential. Embrace the principles of manifestation with an open heart and mind, and take steps towards your goals with confidence. Your journey may be unique, but the power to create positive change lies within you. Trust in the process, stay persistent, and watch as your dreams unfold into reality.